pro stick. If you have a great dunker and want to put the other team on a poster, you can force aggressive contact dunks on a drive by holding sprint, moving the pro stick up quickly, and then
The Kings, as they came through the tunnel earlier on tonight, all set to give their Sacktown fans something to cheer about. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Nets. And for the Kings, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Wilkins in at the 2. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Chamberlain. Second chance shot. And the shot goes.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
And here's the fast break. Here's Kuzi. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
James passes to Wilkins. Antetokounmpo outside. It's blocked. Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
PA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings' defense.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 10 points in his last outing.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
They get the rebound. Nowitzki goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, you just have to love the heart of Nowitzki, hitting the glass hard, snagging those second chance buckets.
Out to the wing. Here's Mourning. Will it go? Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Alonzo Mourning, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Kuzi, the pass to Nowitzki. Here's Chamberlain. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Here's Chamberlain. Misses the layup. Chamberlain's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's James. And he banks in the layup.
Over and over in his career, LeBron James has absorbed contact, and it hasn't mattered.
Here's Wade. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Curry passes to Wilkins. From deep. Curry's shot is off. The Nets with a lead. Here's Kuzi. To the wing on the left. Nowitzki, that one's good. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Inside, here's Wilkins. Nails the baby hook.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Wade. On the mark with the 15-footer.
That just continues to make his living from right there. Dwayne Wade feels so comfortable in the mid-range.
Curry finds James. Pulls up. The rebound by the Nets. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Sacramento calls timeout. Well, Grant, we're still early on in the season here, but you feel like you've got a good sense of these teams yet?
Absolutely no. I mean, it's too early right now to tell. Now, some teams are still kind of coming into their own, so I think we need a few more games before we get a real sense of who the contenders are this year.
A full line change here for Brooklyn.
2 minutes remaining in the
Out
first.
left to the wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Gervin. Pass to Morning. Here's Richmond. Takes a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Excellent job of closing out on that 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Kidd, the pass to Cowens. From in deep. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And there's the drive. Gervin. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Kings, George Gervin.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Worthy.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
.111 left in the opening quarter. Kidd, the pass to Pettit. The layup misses.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. From the low block. Hits the front of the rim and out. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Offensive rebound, Kings.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Left side, Irving. And the Nets miss again.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Richmond. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Westbrook. Fades away. No luck on that one.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score,
And that concludes the first quarter of
your
play.
Kings.
Nets out in front, leading by 4.
11.
And we'll be
The
back
Nets,
short.
15.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
They've got Stephen Curry, LeBron James out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Wilkins in a 2-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Pass to Curry. Antetokounmpo surveys. Down low. Here's Wilkins. Rebound Brooklyn. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Kuzi over Curry, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Bob Cousy.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 6-point game. The kick out, Curry. Jacks up a 3. There he is, the 3-point king, delivers on cue.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Pass to Chamberlain. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Doris, we live in the era of advanced
First team
analytics.
foul.
Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the
Shooting for
analytics. They
Brooklyn.
can tell us what the high-value
Wilt
shots
Chamberlain.
are, what kinds of players you'd
Taking
like to have
2
on the
shots.
offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. So the Kings making a change here. Williamson's checked in.
Into the lineup for your Kings.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Timeout called. Sacramento coming into this having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Great
The
communication
Kings
on
with the
defense
timeout.
in that one. They worked really well as a unit to frustrate the offense.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Sacramento in second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Curry finds Antetokounmpo. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here.
Remains Sacramento ball.
Pass to Wilkins. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Nets ball.
Here's Wade. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Chamberlain's got his third basket on the night right there. Pass to Wilkins. 19-footer. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Dominique Wilkins.
Wilkins has gotten his second bucket. The Nets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Wade misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Chamberlain. Second chance effort. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from James. Left side Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
Now, the very definition of unselfish. LeBron can score every time, but you see his affinity for getting his teammates involved.
Pass to Malone. Over Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo with the block. Clock at 6. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Chamberlain's got 9.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
At the line for your...
Both free throws good from James. The Nets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Kuzi. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Shoots. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Nets with the lead. Outside Irving. Pass to Malone.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Westbrook. Malone can't get it to go. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Sacramento. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
A nice shot by Worthy.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
There's a minute 34 left in the second period. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Kings. And the Nets shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. So the Nets making a switch here. Timeout called, the Nets.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Get loud once again for your
Here's Worthy.
Pass
to Price. Shot from the top of the key. And he hits the jumper. And the Nets lead by 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Here's Irving. Sacramento grabs the miss. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
You know, they may have lost some confidence coming off those losses last year. They know their roster is similarly talented. You wonder if that provides extra motivation in this matchup this season.
Here's Cowens. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Westbrook outside. Pass to James. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this.
28.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Looking at the Nets, And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board.
And that'll...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Kings trailing. Checking out the group for Jacques Vaughn to start the second half. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Pass to Nowitzki. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Nowitzki's got 8.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
James deciding where to go with it. Shot on the wing. And it's in there. Give him 8 points now.
LeBron James.
Brooklyn with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Nowitzki. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time. Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Kuzi, the pass to Nowitzki. From the arc. And the Nets get it back.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And he's going for the lob. And rejected. And they'll get another chance. Clock at 4. The 3 from Curry. Rebounded by the Nets. Chamberlain's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the inside. Here's Malone. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 11.
That's a pure effort play.
The Kings
nice tip
with the
in.
timeout.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Curry passes to Mourning. It's rebounded by Wade.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
The Kings have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Curry. Kuzi, the pass to Malone. Shoots from the right block. Rebounded by Gervin.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Wilkins, the pass to Mourning. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Wade. To the middle. Rebounded by Mourning. Mourning's got 4 rebounds in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Knocks down the triple.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
Kuzi, the pass to Nowitzki. Drills it from deep. Nowitzki's got 6 here in the quarter.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Now, the defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
2 minutes remaining in the
Timeout call,
third.
Brooklyn.
2 minutes.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Round of applause for your 9-1.
All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Once again, for your 9-1-6 crew dance team.
Here's Price. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Mark Price.
And the Nets lead by 11.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Down low. Here's McAdoo. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Here's Worthy. And again, it's Brooklyn.
And just not
James
letting up at all.
Worthy.
I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Gervin. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another three for Sacramento.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Wade. He's covered by Curry. And it's rejected. And he lobs it up the feed. The jam. Giannis.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad,
The assist.
enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Here's Wade. From the high post, he drills it.
Dwayne
Wade's got his
Wade.
second basket on the night. Sacramento has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's McAdoo. Good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Price. Pounded by Westbrook. Price, the pass to Worthy. And there's another one for the Nets.
Worthy. Assist from
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Westbrook. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Brooklyn, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
46.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. They've got Stephen Curry. Also Russell Westbrook out there. And it's James in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Cowens passes to Irving. Wilkins with a rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Irving, no good.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by James.
I think you've got to admire the court awareness of Russell Westbrook, because if you give him a window on the drive, he's going to take it for sure.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Kuzi. Here's Chamberlain. Rebound by the Kings. Morning's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's James.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Brooklyn,
Timeout call. Brooklyn.
Please welcome to the floor your 916 crew.
Zion Williamson is checked in for Curry. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Thanks for that, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, they get a hand on it. Irving for 3. They get it back. Pass to Kidd. Here's Kuzi. Over Westbrook. And the Nets miss again. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. James outside to the paint. The 11-footer. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Kidd. Inside. Chamberlain gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 6.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to Malone. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Alonzo Mourning. First personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he drops a first. Wembanyama's checked in for Sacramento.
Free throw
White
line
comes in
for the
for
Nets.
Westbrook. And he can't hit the second. Well, Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a full and pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. It made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
That shot wide open.
This guy plays
Isaiah
with such
Thomas.
confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
White on the wing. Here's Wilkins. To the inside. Malone can't get it to go. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Kings. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Pass to James. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Misses the jumper from the wing. Nowitzki, the pass to Kuzi. Here's Chamberlain. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the
2
same.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Nowitzki. .151 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Some changes for Sacramento. Antetokounmpo comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Curry in for White. Wade, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
LeBron James. First personal foul.
Well, just amazing use of the shot fake
Second
right there.
team foul.
Nowitzki schooling the defense.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
I mean,
At the free
those
throw line
swats,
for the Nets.
they can get into your head,
Dirk
make you think
Nowitzki.
twice about shooting it. So it's about
Taking
more than just
3
those
shots.
block numbers.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And he makes the second one. And it's a 9-point game here. And those dreaded words, load management, never far away. You think 10 years from now, Doris, teams will still play back-to-backs?
Well, B.A., we've certainly seen the league make great progress in cutting back on the number of back-to-backs that every team has to play. But this is challenging. You have an 82-game schedule that begins in October and ends in June. I'm laying odds that they continue to eliminate the 4 games in 5 nights, but I don't
Second
think back-to-backs
personal
are
foul.
ever going away completely.
First team foul. At the line for your Kings.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they
LeBron
really
James.
wanted. He's got one more, though.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
Here's Malone. Antetokounmpo covering. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Will
The
Chamberlain.
effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that.
Sacramento
He can
calls
sense where
timeout.
the rebound's going to go. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over.
All right, are you ready, everybody? Here comes
They're behind
the
by 12.
Pacers heading your way.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
Once
Yeah,
again,
he
for
attacked the block all
916
game and has been
Rudy.
rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Nets.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substituting on the court.
So it's Brooklyn now. Pass to Worthy. Tries the 9-footer. Here's Thomas. 4 on the clock. That one doesn't drop.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Here's Price. So we see the Nets get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Please make sure to get home
Thank you for
safe,
joining us.
and we will
That'll
see
do it
you
for
at
now.
our next event.
For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
There's a new way to connect to friends.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan. So with Peyton on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Havlicek is out there with Russell. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Carter. And it's Howard in at center. And for Chicago, we've got Luka Doncic. Olajuwon is out there with Davis. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at shooting guard. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
A nice shot by Carter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's Doncic missing. Here are the Spurs with the ball. It's a three-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Here is Havlicek. Passes it to Howard. And there's the feed to Robertson. Just 4 to shoot.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Robertson outside. Shot clock at 6. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Havlicek the pass to Russell, and stolen by Olajuwon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pushing it up. Howard against Olajuwon. Howard kicks to Robertson. Clock at 6. The dish to Carter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Carter inside the three-point line. He drains the quick shot.
Vince Carter.
Carter's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Havlicek against Doncic. Fires from 18. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Johnson dishes to Davis. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
Robertson outside. Goes up on the high post. Good on the bucket.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Johnson, the pass to Davis. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Davis. Tipped away and stolen by Russell. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And it's Havlicek missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Carter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts.
Good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Ends up going with the new group. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Number 5, the Bulls.
They took pride in their success at the line and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
2 minutes.
Payton with the ball. The pass to Sharman. Launches it. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Lucas looking for an opening. Pass to Mitchell.
Spurs foul. Bill Sharman. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Iverson outside. Over Payton.
And the glove in action, overwhelming the shooter with his quickness and then sharp defensive instinct.
Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Mitchell kicks to Iverson. 6 to shoot. Here's Lucas. It's rebounded by David Robinson. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Sharman. And no good. Good D by Mitchell. And Bird, here we go. Excellent D that time from Robinson. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Mitchell against Payton. Outside Robinson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Bill Sharman.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Iverson. No good on the shot. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs.
That's the end of the
bench
first
with a
quarter.
7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this.
14.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times. Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body, you know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest. But ultimately, you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s, so you took pride in that. And I think some of that pride has gone away.
So with Bird sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Kevin McHale. Jeremy Lin is out there with Gilgeous Alexander. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Doncic in at the 3 slot. Chicago making some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for McHale. And it's Johnson in for Jeremy Lin. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Spurs. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Olajuwon against Howard. Olajuwon inside, off with the layup. Spurs leading by 5. Carter kicks to Robertson. Back to Carter, fires for 3. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. And finished off by Davis.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you're always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those 3 things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
Dwight Howard.
Slammed in by Howard.
Assisted by
Love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Johnson. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Shot clock at 5. And Vince Carter picks up a foul.
Vince Carter.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal
that's a
foul.
tough call right there, and really a tough break
team
for
foul.
the D.
Chicago making some changes.
Substitution
Lucas is checked
on the
in for
court.
Olajuwon. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. To Busher, he's checked in for San Antonio. Havlicek comes in for Vince Carter. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. Spurs leading by 5. Poked loose and stolen by Lucas. For the finish. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the middle, deflects the pass. Doncic with the steal. Mitchell outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. And the foul called on Anthony Davis.
Bulls foul.
That is his first foul of the
Anthony
game.
Davis.
And the Bulls making a change here.
First personal foul.
Birds checked in. The Spurs also
First
changing
team
it
foul.
up. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Russell.
Substitution
And it's
on the court.
Payton in for Robertson. Back to Kirilenko. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Andre
Remember,
Kirilenko.
Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Kirilenko against Lucas. Pass to Mitchell. Offensive rebound. And so Payton will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Fires from the line. Lucas with the rebound.
And the defense was right on him
2
there.
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
Bulls trailed by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Loads it up for Davis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Passes to Havlicek. .125 left here in the second. Payton surveying the floor. Count it. Payton's got the lead up to 7 out for the Spurs.
Well, Payton likes to work up close and personal
Timeout
with the
for the
basket,
Bulls.
but boy, he can stretch it out when he needs to.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense.
Substitution
Shake them
on the
up a
court.
bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Reedy's checked in for Anthony Davis. McHale comes in for Lucas. Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Johnson. And San Antonio with the change here too. Robinson's checked in for DeBusschere. A wide open look for Bird. It's good. The assist that time from McHale.
Larry Bird.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Heat. And the dunk by Robinson.
David
Nothing soft
Robinson.
about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Down low. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 4
Jeremy Lin.
points in the bucket from Lin.
Man, he just sees everything on the floor. Nice vision from Iverson to find the open man.
They get it back. Robinson. Iverson with the block. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I
Shooting
gotta
for
tell
San
you,
Antonio.
he's probably fortunate to just get a
David
flagrant one
Robinson.
there. I mean, so much contact.
At
The
the line
officials
for 2.
easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. No good on the free throw.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
And the second free throw, good.
Substitution on the
Gilgeous
court.
Alexander's checked in for Chicago. Here's Sharman. Iverson covering. It's stolen by McHale.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's Iverson. And a great job by Biddy contesting that shot and forcing the miss. So
That's the end of the first half.
All right,
With the
thank you, David.
score.
Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the...
got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bulls trailed by 5. So with Peyton on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Spurs out there with Russell. Then there's Carter. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Kirilenko in a point guard position.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Magic
Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And he could not get them one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Magic Johnson picks one up.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For the Spurs, Oscar Robertson. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Robertson. And he makes both free throws. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open,
Antonio
even for
with
an
the
instant,
timeout.
Magic's gonna find you.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan, and everything falls into place for a team.
Here's Robertson. And the pass to Havlicek. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Russell. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Bill Russell.
And the Spurs lead by 5.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Johnson outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Robertson. Again, Chicago.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Robertson dishes to Carter. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Robertson.
Assisted.
And that's now 7 points for Vince Carter. Pulls it from the elbow. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Robertson passes to Russell. At the teardrop, and for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it left. Lucas is checked in for Anthony Davis. Daniels, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Substitution on the court.
Payton comes in for Havlicek. Here is Carter. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Jump shot is good that time. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
Robertson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Daniels. Plays it up off the glass.
Mel Daniels.
Daniels has got the lead up to 7 out for the Spurs.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Lucas kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Lucas. Knocks it loose and stolen by Russell. Inside, here's Robertson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shane Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul.
The Spurs have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line
Second
tonight.
Team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
The free throw drops for Robertson. Reed is checked in for Chicago. Bird comes in for Luka Doncic. San Antonio also making some changes. Robinson comes in for Russell, and it's English in for Vince Carter. Johnson outside. Here's Lucas, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, you can't sleep on Lucas. I mean, he uses that big frame to kind of carve out space. Then he's savvy enough to convert when he gets those second chance opportunities.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Give it up one more time for your Chicago Lovables.
McHale's checked in.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And as you pointed out, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and acute mental preparation. Payton passes to English. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 6. English with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. English, no good. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Bird.
Magic Johnson.
Johnson's got 4 this quarter.
An obsessive perfectionist. Bird's become one of the great passers this league has ever seen.
Pass to Payton. Back to English. Over Bird. That doesn't go either for English. Bulls trailed by 4. Bird inside. Payton's there. Bird can't hit. Passes it to Sharman. English looking around. The pass to Payton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shane Gilgeous-Alexander.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second personal foul.
A tricky play from Payton inside, taking his offense into the defense and making sure he got the whistle.
So for the Bulls, Davis is checked in for Reed. Jeremy Lin comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Iverson's subbed in for Johnson. DeBusschere, he's checked in for San Antonio. Outside, Lin. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Iverson, no luck. And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
That's the end.
It's San Antonio up 6. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next.
The Spurs 39.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Elijah on. Davis is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Iverson in at point guard. On the wing, Iverson. All sorts of time. Havlicek with the rebound. Havlicek's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And he gets it to go.
Bill Russell.
And the Spurs lead by 8.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Iverson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Allen Iverson.
Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. The Spurs shooting 39% from the floor, at their best. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Vince Carter.
And so tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that one.
Doncic dishes to Iverson. Outside, Lin. 5 to shoot. Loads it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And really, Lin has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
Here's Robertson. Banked in off the glass.
And that tells the tale
Oscar
here today,
Robertson.
guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Iverson passes to Elijah Wan. Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Iverson against Robertson. Havlicek outside. Carter outside. Top of the key. Here's Russell. Here's Howard. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Timeout for the
Timeout
Bulls.
called the Bulls.
Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Bulls. On your feet, fans, it's time
Changes for Chicago. Gilgeous-Alexander
Bulls.
comes in for Jeremy Lin. And it's Johnson in for Iverson. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
At the line for 2, Hakeem Olajuwon.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. He hits both from the stripe. San Antonio leading by 5. Havlicek outside. Step back shot. That's good on the jump shot. Havlicek's got his first 2 points.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
The assist.
And how sweet a play
was that? As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Count it. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Robertson kicks to Carter. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Johnson. Here's Olajuwon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Bill Russell. First personal
foul. What's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Second team foul.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
At the line
and
for the
also, guys,
Bulls.
how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
And that one falls for Olajuwon. And Olajuwon drops them both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Howard in the post.
2 minutes
He's guarded by
remaining in the game.
Olajuwon.
2 minutes.
Howard dishes to Robertson. Takes the 13-footer. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Robertson.
Howard.
Robertson's got 5 assists in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
And that one's good from Havlicek.
John Havlicek.
And here are the Bulls now. .130 left in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Here is Carter. To the wing right side. Up top, Havlicek. Guarded by Doncic. They get the rebound. Carter inside the 3-point line. Money from the wing. And it's 13 points for Vince Carter.
Hey guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Havlicek outside. That doesn't go either for Havlicek. Chicago with the ball, trailing by 5. Davis kicks to Johnson. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Carter. Good work defensively by Carter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
No ball violation. Jump ball.
So in Chicago now, Davis finds Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good that time. Nice D for Russell.
Foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Hakeem Olajuwon. First personal foul.
First team foul.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Magic Johnson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
For the Bulls. I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
It's T-shirt time, fans.
They're trailing by 7.
And make some noise.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Oscar Robertson.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
Third
So the first
foul.
one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Third team foul.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time call here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Davis. Misses the 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Johnson, the pass to Doncic. And again, no good by Chicago.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
I hope all of you have your New Year's resolutions, as I do, to finish writing my book. What about you?
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. They've got Kevin Durant. He's out there with Butler. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New Orleans, Grant, during your 18-year career, you only went to a new team 3 times. Not a lot of movement there for you, my friend. What was switching teams like?
Well, B.A., at this point of the season, it's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place within the organization.
4 on the clock, and the shot's good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Durant. Coming off a terrific game against Cleveland. It's hauled in by Sampson. Here's Harrington, covered by Jordan. The ball's knocked loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Durant. Soft touch off the glass.
The defender all over Durant, and he still gets it to go. Well done.
Here's Harrington. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Johnson. Tipped away. Grant with the Pelicans. So many of the past few years have started with such high hopes.
Yeah, BA. And at the end of every season, it feels like there's a big what-if hanging over New Orleans. They haven't been able to catch many breaks in recent years.
At the line for your Pelicans, Ralph Sampson.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, BA.
Second free throw, no good.
Ralph Sampson is a big guy that you can build your team around, clearly. I mean, this guy makes a difference on both ends of the court.
Back to Jokic. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Parker with it. In his last outing with 12 points. Back to Johnson. Pass to Sampson. Durant pulls it in.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
That one goes. Count it.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. To the left wing. Here's Houston. Here's Sampson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Using some muscle against that contact that time, Sampson. Not easy to stop in the paint.
Durant surveying the D. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 6 points.
Durant is feeling it out there.
Parker outside. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly from 18. Shot is good by Harrington.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. That three's off the mark. Here's Harrington. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Timeout called. The Pelicans.
For New Orleans.
Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008, 2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The Pelicans second.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
Milwaukee.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Moran against Wall.
Well, the quickness of Paul George on defense is something that very few players possess. I think he does a fantastic job rushing guys because of his presence.
Allen, the pass to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Down low. Here's Moran. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And here's Wall. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better. And that could make it easier down the road.
Here's Wall. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Shot from 12. Here's Sprewell. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
George, right side. Pass to Embiid. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Wall, the pass to Sprewell. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Lopez finds Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Pass to Moran. Now Embiid, covered by Lopez. Here's the second effort. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And you have to admit, their work in the paint has been exceptional.
And not hesitating at all to pound it inside here early.
And the Bucks making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Ball against Moran. He shoots. Ball missing again.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Milwaukee Bucks.
11. The Bucks. 18.
Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans You Dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got Nikola Jokic. Kawhi Leonard out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Nash in at the 1. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to win, dominating on the court. Offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well for sure. Allie, thanks for that. Butler's checked in for Kevin Durant. Here's Jokic. The bank shot, no good.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Good on the bucket. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Now here's Parker. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Houston. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Houston's got his first basket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Jordan misses.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open,
Personal foul.
I think you got to knock it down.
Allen, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard.
Substitution.
Here's Parker with the drive. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Really good move to get inside, but then the defense was right there waiting for him. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Parker outside. Here's Sampson, covered by Jokic. Shot is good, Sampson.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Once again, give me a big
And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Nikola Jokic, third.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Nash passes to Jordan. Inside. Here's Jokic. The Pelicans pull it in. Sampson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated. Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Nash. He's scoreless. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, Jimmy Buckets with the tray.
Jimmy Buckets. Put your head down and go to work.
3 points.
That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Harrington, the pass to Johnson. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Jordan. Allen on the wing. Here's the 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's savviness right there by Allen, taking the contact and getting the shot off.
And he hits the first of 3.
Line for the Bucks. Ray Allen. 3 shots.
Good on the second one.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Lopez.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Sprewell.
2 minutes.
Pulls it from the top of the key. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Sprewell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Sprewell superb on the offensive end of the floor. Good at spotting up and creating for himself.
Embiid can't hit. The Pelicans trail. Here's Smith. He takes it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Embiid misses. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. .102 left in the second. Wall, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Pass to Allen. Back to Butler. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And he gets the bucket. Sprewell's got 6 points. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Floats one up. Look at Morant work in the paint. Nice.
Able to get that teardrop anytime he wants. Morant has all the shots in his bag.
Now Wall. No made baskets yet. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Pelicans ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Pelicans fans.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? The game plan did not work out for New Orleans in the first quarter. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole by the end of the period. The second quarter went a lot better for them, and they got right back where they wanted to be before the half and now hold the 1-point lead. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there. And that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possession.
And Shaq, what do you think about Milwaukee?
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive with that end of the floor. With those hands up, moving feet. Do the Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop. The Ernie shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. He buries it from 3.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
And for the Bucks, we've got Butler. Nikola Jokic is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Tony Parker.
And he makes a first.
Tony Parker, the Frenchman, is so exciting as a basketball player. I think it's because of his speed. He has blinding speed, an excellent change of pace, too.
And so he hits both. Milwaukee shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. To the paint. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
Again and again, rinse and repeat. Nash continues to find the open man.
Pelicans shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And for Milwaukee, Nikola Jokic is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Nash in at the point. Pass to Houston. Hits the trifecta. Houston's got his second bucket on the night.
One of the sweetest, prettiest shots in the league. Allen Houston, Butler.
Butler goes for it inside.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Here's Harrington. Count that bucket. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Jordan. Rebounded by New Orleans. Harrington's got 4 rebounds now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Parker with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Parker, no good. And so Durant will bring it up for the Bucks. To the middle. Here's Jokic. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Jokic has got his second basket.
Jokic being a problem for the defense. Strong even against physical contact.
Pass to Sampson. Right wing. Parker right side. From deep, Johnson. He drops it from range. Johnson's got 9 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Nash passes to Durant. Tries it from 19. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Parker outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Jokic. In transition, here come the Bucks. And the basket by Nash.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. 5 to shoot. Houston passes to Johnson. 4-3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Butler. Ooh, look at Butler. Focused as always.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. Outside, Brown. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Another shot. What hustle in transition from Joel.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
2 minutes remaining
Wall,
in the
pass
third.
to Smith.
2 minutes.
Back to Lopez. They need this. And Embiid with the block.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Leonard looking over the floor. The shot off that time. Nice D from Brown. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Smith passes to Wall. Here's Sprewell. George defending. The kick out to Wall. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Morant. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
When it comes to the jump shot and jump shooting, I think this is Wall's most natural range, right in this area.
Outside Morant. Pass to George. And here's Embiid. Shoots over Lopez. Embiid can't hit. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Wall on the take. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Morant. Over to the left wing. Jordan inside, covered by Smith. Jordan with the bucket.
Jordan has no problem with being closely guarded because it doesn't bother him in the least.
Outside Wall. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth.
Your Pelicans.
Bucks on top. They're up by 6.
41.
And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
47.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Parker. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Really a tough spot on the floor, but Parker makes it look so smooth.
And from Milwaukee, Kevin Durant is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George, and it's Nash in at the 1 spot. Embiid misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 4-point game. Pass to Parker. Here's Harrington. Now Lopez. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here's Durant. Gets an open look and hits it.
Kevin Durant.
And the Bucks lead by 6.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Here's Parker. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And the basket by Nash.
Man, is it fun watching Nash cook the defense with his ball handle. Sometimes he's just unguardable.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Sampson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Milwaukee. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He emphasized staying sharp the rest of the way, saying turnovers will kill us. We can close this gap if we take care of the ball. Don't try and overdo it. Let's send it back to you guys, Brian.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Durant's shot is off.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Houston. Harrington. Rebound, Milwaukee. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Sampson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Houston. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Butler's checked in for Milwaukee.
Houston is a phenomenal go-to scorer. He's got a smooth stroke and a nice clip from any spot on the floor.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Jokic. Fires from deep. Harrington with a rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
And that's just too close for KD. He finishes inside.
Assisted by
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Here's Harrington. Pass to Sampson. The 15-footer. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Hey, there's nothing more embarrassing than missing a dunk, but even more so when it's a solo effort.
To the left side wing. Down low. Throw it down, Nikola.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Here's Parker. It's tipped. Tries again. Ooh, poked away.
2 minutes
Outside
remaining in the
Durant.
game. 2 minutes.
The Pelicans pull it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
We've seen this movie before. Parker delivering. The bigger the moment, the more you want him taking these shots.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And so he makes both from the line.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Here's Nash. Parker defending to the paint. Here's Jordan. Here's Jokic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Ralph Sampson.
And you don't want to send Jokic to the line, not when the game is close like this.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Nikola Jokic. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Hey, you've got to be pretty confident at the line here. Jokic is money in the clutch.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
New Orleans calls timeout. They trail by 4.
It's time for them pieces.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Parker passes to Houston. Here's Harrington. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Jordan. .110 left in the fourth quarter here. Jokic. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Parker. And he can't get that one. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point lead. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
Here's Sampson. Pass to Houston. Now here's Parker. Tightly guarded. Leans inside. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Jokic. Here's Nash. And here's Jordan. Inside. Here's Jokic. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Assist from.
And now a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Nash. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was... Allie, thank you as always.
That's the end of the game.
And that about wraps it up.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg. So with Bosch on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Brian is out there with West. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hill, and at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, Joe Dumars is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then it's Stoudemire. Then it's Bowen. And it's Unseld in at the 5, down low. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Miami foul.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the night. That one is off.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Stoudemire, bounce pass. Here's Bowen. Passes it to Dumars. Clock at 6. And he drives in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Right side Hill. Over Bowen. And the basket by Hill.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Billups passes to Bowen. Back to Billups. There's the pass to Dumars. Back to Billups. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist.
Oh, gotta do more than that to stop Billups. A pro at scoring on an aggressive defense.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Well, Smitty, this summer, Udonis Haslem retiring after 20 years in the NBA. And all with the Miami Heat.
Kevin, he is Mr. Miami, born and raised. And his impact on the city and the organization goes well beyond the court. He is Heat culture. The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Back to West. Pass to Hayes. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
First personal foul.
And that one misses.
First team foul. Now at the line.
No luck that time either.
Yeah, and how about the determination of Bowen defensively? He's active and always efficient with that corner tray ball.
Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now Billups. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Over West. Billups, no good. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yes, out on the road, it's hard to overcome missed opportunities, even when you're playing hard.
Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. West, right side. Goes back up. And Dumars pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
From deep, Billups. And again, it's the Heat missing. Indiana leading. Pass to Hill. Over Billups. Hill, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Dumars. And he makes that one.
And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. Even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
All right, crowd, it's time to get out of your seats. That's right, it's T-shirt time!
So both teams making some changes here. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Heat in second.
In today's game, you have to capitalize on every chance you get at the stripe. And this is a team that takes pride in their performance from the line.
Heat on D. Frazier. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Bosch. He kicks to Tatum. .127 left to play here in the first. Frazier the pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer no good. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blown. For Miami, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
With the tip. Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bobby Jones.
And now look at Jason Tatum. He's coming off an excellent season. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Shot clock at 6. Richardson against Halliburton. Again, the miss by the Heat. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. And it's Miami with the rebound. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside, here's Lanier. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Outside, Tatum. The shot's good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers out in front. They lead by 2.
10. The Pacers. 12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Well, yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Bosh. Halliburton is out there with Kobe. Then it's Kareem, and it's Hill in at the small forward. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Dumars. Over Hill. Dumars misses. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Halliburton against Phillips. Here's Bosh. That shot, no good. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. Outside, Jones. And there's the pass to Dumars. Over Hill. Dumars misses. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Bosh looking around. Back to Kobe. Another shot. And it's Abdul-Jabbar getting it to go.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Halliburton. Tries again. Billups with some nice defense here.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's Jones. Almost, but it rolls out.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Here's Bryant. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Kobe Bryant.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
The Pacers making a switch here. Hayes, he's checked in for Bosh. Tatum comes in for Hill. Frazier, he's checked in for Bryant. And West subs in for Halliburton. Pass to Frazier. Some nice passing here by Indiana. West up on top. Richardson covering. West can't hit.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Indiana leading by 6. Frazier left side. It's deflected. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Bowen the pass to Dumars. Here's Bowen. Kicks it out to Richardson. On the wing, Dumars. No good on the 3.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night.
Jerry West.
This guy is box office.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They could use a bucket. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Richardson.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Right side Tatum. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Love the selflessness.
Assisted.
Tatum willing to give it up
Jason
whenever he
Tatum.
sees an open teammate.
Outside Dumars. Back to Richardson. And that's going to be a travel.
3 turnovers in the
Pacers
quarter
ball.
alone. A bad stretch, and they can't win this
Substitution
game
for the
without better
Pacers.
play from him.
Yao checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. 44 seconds left in the first half. West passes to Hayes. Back to West. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Jerry
Another
West.
good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Pass to Frazier. And Tatum now top the key. Here's Yao. The rebound by Thurman.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And so we wrap up the first half.
That's the end of the first half.
Pacers
with
out
the
in
score.
front.
Your
Yes.
Miami Heat.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jones. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. An excellent second quarter from these guys, and they lead by 10 at the half. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
They made every possession count by limiting the mistakes. Very disciplined.
And that does it for our halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
They've got Bowen.
Pacers foul.
Joe Dumars is out there at Chauncey Billups.
Elvin
And it's
Hayes.
Stoudemire. And it's Unseld. And it's the
personal
center.
foul.
That's the group on the floor for Miami.
First team foul.
Here's Dumars. Goes up off the inbound. And that's 2 points on the layup. Dumars got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Passes it to Hill. Back to West for three. They get it again. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. The Heat trailed by 8. Dumars, the pass to Billups. Back to Dumars. 5 on the clock. And it's Miami with another. Pacers leading by 6. The pass to Hayes. Billups against West. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Billups. Lays it in off the breakaway. Billups has got his second bucket of the night.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Hill has the open look. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts. After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
And the rejection by Stoudemire. Unseld, the pass to Dumars. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Bowen, covered by Hayes. Pass to Unseld. Clock is at 3. And here's Dumars outside. The Pacers pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. On the wing, Kobe. That one's good from the corner.
Finally.
Kobe
now
Bryant.
1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
And the Heat call time here.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And some changes in for the Pacers. Bosh comes in for Hayes. Halliburton subbed in for West. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Billups passes to Bowen. That 3 off the mark. Indiana leading by 6. And it's Hill penetrating. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Just 5 to shoot. Stoudemire, the pass to Bowen. Here's Lanier. He can't hit that time. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Bruce Bowen.
It's on Bruce Bowen.
First personal foul.
Motor of Bryant never
First
stops,
team
even
foul.
inside where he goes right at the D.
Yao, he's checked in for Indiana. Tatum comes in for Grant Hill. The Heat trailed by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Offensive rebound, Thurman. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Dishes it to Richardson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Kobe Bryant.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Pacers.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes. Say this about Richardson. He is a fearless player. There isn't an opponent who doesn't think he can dominate or a situation he can't take charge of. There is no back down in Michael Ray.
Frazier, he's checked in for Indiana.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The feed to Billups. .137 left in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Indiana. Bosch has got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Here's Yao. Frazier left side. Over Billups. And Walt Frazier the basket on the assist by Yao.
Assist goes to...
And the Pacers lead by 6.
Yao Ming.
And Yao just so big, he's able to see over the top of the defense, and that allows him to find an open teammate.
Richardson against Halliburton. Richardson, no luck.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Tatum. The rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Pass to Richardson. Steps back and shoots. He gets that one. Richardson's got 4 points this quarter.
Now that was pretty. A beautiful move to set up that jump shot.
It's stolen by Jones. He can't get that one to fall. The third quarter comes to a
That's
close.
the end of the third quarter with the score.
Pacers lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from
28. The Pacers.
And while we
32.
can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Bosch on the
Jerry
bench,
West.
here's who Rick Carlisle's going with.
Assisted by
He's out there with
Kobe
Abdul-Jabbar.
Bryant.
Then there's West. Then there's Kobe. And it's Hill in at the 3 spot. Billups kicks to Stoudemire. Outside Dumars. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dumars against Kobe. Passes to Hayes. Now here is Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Abdul-Jabbar. The offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. One is on Stoudemire.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Great job there to make this a 2-possession game.
Good work there as it goes. Bowen's got his first points of the game.
And Bowen is selective when it comes to shooting, but they're showing some assertiveness inside.
West against Billups. West right side. Over Billups. West dishes to Kobe. No good with the triple.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Dumars kicks to Stoudemire. And it's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Here's Hill. Up and in on the layup.
Grant Hill.
And the Pacers lead by 5.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones.
Miami
the game right
calls
now
timeout.
in the balance.
And the Heat call time here.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Phillips against West. Now the pass to Kobe. Three-pointer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Stoudemire's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Back to West. Now the dish to Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by West.
This is what the analytics prefer.
The assist.
Shots at the rim or from 3.
Jerry West.
Phillips against West. To tie it up. Here's Unseld. And no good that time. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Hill. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Phillips kicks to Dumars. And the 3-ball is good. Dumars got 9 points here in the second half.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
2 points. That one goes.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Phillips against West. Left side, Phillips. Stoudemire the pass to Bowen. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Dumars. It's rebounded by Indiana. Abdul-Jabbar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Stoudemire grabs the board. Stoudemire's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kicks it to Dumars. It's stolen by Bryant. The finish. Kobe getting it done in transition.
Kobe Bryant.
Pure athleticism of Bryant, breaking away and not letting anyone get in his path.
Timeout called the Heat.
Timeout called for the Heat.
They trailed by 6.
On the court, your Miami
124 left in the 4th. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Here's Stoudemire, and it's blocked. And he stays with it. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Jerry West.
And such a savvy player, Billups knows it's worth sacrificing his body to draw the foul on that one.
And so Billups nails both of them.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Here's West. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in.
Assisted.
And the Pacers lead by 6.
Kobe Bryant.
With the defense bearing down on him, he calmly flips in the reverse.
Money!
rising to the challenge. Stoudemire refuses to be intimidated by the high stakes.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Miami
44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bryant's shot is good.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And no big deal for Stoudemire. That veteran heartbeat.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Dumars dishes to Stoudemire. It's blocked. Second chance shot. The shot no good. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Chauncey Billups. First personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, the winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
And the Heat call time here.
It's time to get on your
They're
feet.
down by 7.
Gets free
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Dumars outside. Rebound by Yao.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, this one was hanging in the balance.